All right, Delta Airlines, which represents the commercial airline companies, are stalking with these Latino males that are representing a company that's engaged in criminal monitoring. They're doing so while the entity's pacing over. These third parties are gang stalking as well. So I just want to document that. Monitoring together. This is Rock Holiday. Stalking with Delta Airlines. The airport is targeting with plane activity while they're monitoring. See? In the pattern of conduct, any immigrants are being deported. This is why the city of Ontario is going to enforcing immigration with regard to gang stalk that are targeting with the state. This is P.O.C. And that's impossible lighting fall. That's not even the sun. And they are engaging in that pattern of conduct. This is where the entity is targeting. This is prosecution. Rock Holiday has been engaged in the pattern of conduct, by the way. Alrighty, and this is where the entity is flying over me by Delta Airlines, the commercial airline planes you'll see in my images that I seconded earlier. The entity is flying over Holt Boulevard, doing a U-turn to Delta Airlines. It's flying over. This is where they're concentrating. They're flying right where the fake sun is over me. Like I stated, Fontana, California. I'm in Fontana inside of the grocery store at 8828 Sierra Avenue, and the fake sun is squarely in the window of that grocery store. I step out, I capture video at 7:30 a.m. And then I'm reminding you about at the same time, I'm at the Stater Brothers and right here on Holt Boulevard as I'm juxtaposing Fontana with Ontario, where the sun is not going to be over the same person in the same location at the same address, where also the evidence shows that they're remaining over Stater Brothers for the duration of the day. The fake sun documentation, in other words, showing targeting amongst companies, amongst a people, amongst the entity that's targeting, flying over miles away. Remember, this is even more miles from Ontario Town Square, and they're hovering over Emporia. They're hovering over what are these venues? This is Safeco, where the entity engaged in what is criminal summoning. These terrorists that are gang stalking on Holt Boulevard in Ontario, California, and where Delta Airlines and the airlines are engaged in hovering over me, and then they're stalking, tracking my steps as I'm showing in Rancho Gomez. All right, this is P.O.C. and this is activity creation. It is currently 7:14 a.m. Do you work here? Yeah. What do you need?
What do you need? You're recording us.
Yeah, I can. Is this private? I know it's not. It's criminal. No, I didn't say anything to you. I'm over here, so you should. Thank you. He's monitoring and doing that. He's got his communication device. Fake sun. That was asking that question is audible activity he's monitoring. That was pacing, okay? This is P.O.C. And they're engaging in terrorizing and gang stalking me, asking me then, are you okay? This is knocking on the bathroom door when they know that you're in there. That's terrorism and ongoing psychological torture, harassment even, okay? Nobody wants a stalker coming up and approaching them. This is the entity that's doing so while they're stalking with planes and helicopters and then asking you questions while they're psychologically torturing you. Oh, are you okay? Rock Holiday is sharing in that. This is P.O.C. All right, I just want to be clear. This is impossible light activity. These are the demons in Ontario, California. This is the basis. I want to be clear. These companies are facilitating terrorism. The government's facilitating terrorism amongst those that are immigrants in this country. The entity is going to be gutted out with regard to those that are coming into this country and abusing a privilege that does not include gang stalking. This is P.O.C. It's 7:15 a.m.